Whew. Super Duper Graphics Pack, guys. It's almost been 1 year since they announced this amazing graphics pack and shader that would change everything we know about Minecraft for console edition. So what exactly went wrong? Because clearly something went wrong if it's not out by now. It's almost been exactly 1 year since they initially announced it. It was supposed to be released fall time of last year. So what exactly went wrong? I know a lot of people are still looking forward to the Super Duper Graphics Pack, myself included. In fact, I was more excited about this shader than I was about the aquatic update, and that says a lot. So today we're going to be talking about what went wrong, when we could possibly have this graphics pack, and we're also going to talk about the necessary steps that Mojang and Microsoft Studios need to take in the future to make sure that they don't have any more delays. As a developer, this is a big deal. When you make a promise, you should always keep it, and to have a graphics pack that is coming up to a year old since they initially announced it, and we still don't know when to expect it, that is a huge slap in the face to a lot of fans, a lot of people that play this game that were expecting to have it and enjoy it by now. And it's just been sort of a routine for Minecraft just to have these things that they announce not come out. I mean, just look at the Switch. So it's going to be a very interesting video, guys. If you can do me a quick favor, as always, and go ahead and just ninja punch that like button. The love and support on my channel lately has just been amazing. We got a lot of new ninja subscribers, a lot of new people a part of the channel. So if you are a subscriber, go ahead and hashtag Stealth Army, and I will be replying to every single one of you guys in today's video. It's about to be lit. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump straight into this video with a quick refresher as to what the Super Duper Graphics Pack is.
So let's take an early look at the Super Duper Graphics Pack and some of the features that will combine technology of Scorpio and the beloved Minecraft style. One of these features is specular maps. Specular maps control the way that light moves across the surface of an object. As you can see in these examples, the blocks are now shiny, and the light reacts with them differently as you move past. The rails, which are no longer flat, are a great example of what we can now do with additional 3D geometry. Both specular maps and 3D geometry can now be added to any block or mob in the game with the release of this pack.
Another addition to the game's materials are emissive maps, which can make a material appear to give off light. While this was in the game already on a few things like the torches and redstone lamps, now you can apply that property to anything. Here we've applied it to the diamond ore and glazed terracotta blocks. We've also added a highlight to the edges of blocks, mobs, and items. It's subtle, but it adds a clear definition to everything in the game, and helps to reinforce Minecraft's block-by-block core.
Lighting is another key element that reinforces the time of day and influences how you build and explore. Our new dynamic lighting makes the environment more believable and helps the player create a strong emotional connection with the creations and the world around them.
So just from watching this trailer for the 15th time, I'm hyped again, guys. Just watching this beautiful trailer has me excited again, and that's how the community was for a very long time. A lot of people couldn't wait to have their hands on the Super Duper Graphics Pack because this was a huge change. This was something that most Minecrafters have never seen before, and being able to have this experience on all versions of Minecraft was a big deal, and it's still a big deal. They made some serious promises in this trailer, and not only that, the way they presented it made it seem like it was pretty much done and they were ready to release it, like coming this fall. And a lot of people were anticipating this Super Duper Graphics Pack. A lot of people had their money waiting just to spend on this thing, and unfortunately it was a promise that wasn't kept. They never released it. They never told us the reason why it was constantly delayed and why it hasn't come out yet, and it really put a lot of people off because, this is something that it really made Minecraft look like a brand new game like Minecraft 2, and it brought a lot of people back. A lot of people were invested in Minecraft as a result of this new shader, this Super Duper Graphics Pack. And unfortunately, they never told us why it was delayed. They never told us if we could expect to have this graphics pack anytime soon. They didn't give us a release date or any details at all. So it really just felt like a slap in the face to the community and to the people that were a huge fan of this graphics pack, and especially just not to have like any details at all. It really felt like a betrayal to the community. I feel like the developers really do owe it to us to explain what went wrong, what happened, and especially with this significant of a delay, typically with, you know, DLC and these things that aren't full-on games, if you have a delay of this scale, it's for a big reason, and there aren't too many reasons that I can possibly think of that they would have almost like a 9, 10 month, 11 month coming to a 12-month delay. At this point is probably something pretty significant. Maybe it's some type of game-changing bug that affects all the console editions of Minecraft, and the coding, something that they can't fix immediately, that takes a lot of time, and they just can't sell it because it would probably ruin the systems. That's a theory of mine. Another theory is that they've been waiting for the Switch the entire time. They weren't gonna release it until the Switch has been out, which makes a lot of sense in my opinion. That was another promise they shouldn't have made unless they were able to keep it. You know, the Switch was supposed to come out when the Xbox One edition came out for Bedrock, so we've been waiting for that a long time as well. So more than likely, the delay has been as a result of the Nintendo Switch, but at the same time, they just don't really communicate with us. They don't let us know the reason why, and I feel like there'd be less frustration in the community if we had an explanation, especially for a lot of the community that's been eagerly waiting to have this. I know myself personally, I was ready to do some giveaways because I know a lot of you don't have money, you can't get this, and I know a lot of people wanted to have this, and I was so happy to just be able to, you know, give out some codes and just be able to play this with a lot of you. And unfortunately, it looks like we still don't know too much more than what we knew a year ago, which is, you know, what this can do, what it's capable of, the pricing, and all of these other minor details, how it's going to affect the water and the lighting and a lot of the other cool details. But I feel like after next month, after the release of the Nintendo Switch in June 21st, you know, they should give us more details by then. We should have an explanation because it will be 1 year past when they initially announced it. It is well past 1 year after the Nintendo Switch since they initially announced the Super Duper Graphics Pack. So they owe us an explanation. They owe the community an explanation as to what's going on with this Super Duper Graphics Pack. Can we still expect to have it? A release date? A discount? I think a discount is essentially what we need at this point. Just cut the price in half. Make it $5 for everybody. I think that's a good way to show the community love and just say thank you for being patient and, you know, we still care about you. Something simple like that can go a long way with Minecrafters and the community and, you know, really give Minecraft that good name that it honestly deserves because it is still one of the best games out there. Unfortunately, they've just had so many delays the past year and a half that it's really just tarnished their name slightly. But let me know down below in the comment section, are you guys still waiting on the Super Duper Graphics Pack, or have you just sort of forgot about it? Do you plan on buying it once it's released? If so, for which platform? So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, crush the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care. Peace.
Get ready for the next battle.